us started. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Yakovlev! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paya!
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, much better to come here in the summer than the winter, but it is great to be inside United Center here in Chicago, Illinois, where they have long supported the UFC.
Yes, for a long time, Chicago has come out when the UFC comes to town. It is a beautiful city, and the fans are always rowdy. It's going to get loud here tonight because championship. The way that he was able to walk his opponent into that shot was amazing, especially this early in the fight.
A little bit of desperation here as he engages in the clinch.
Yeah, he was stunned, and he was stunned badly, but he's holding them. And every second that passes, he gets a little bit more refreshed.
Well, that's how you do it. Knew what he wanted.
Oh, watch closely. John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. Got to be very careful here. Oh, my goodness. That Darce choke is very tight.
Oh, come on. That has got to be it. Oh, he tapped.
Holy smokes.
As many style points as you could produce. Whoa.
Wow. I threw my hands up. Somebody stop the fight. It's over.
All right, let's get to a replay now, and this is what it's all about, right? You know what's coming. You still can't stop the submission.
I mean, once it was locked in, John, it was over. I mean, the referee had no choice but to stop it, but we are watching one of the most talented grapplers we have ever seen inside the UFC's octagon.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Yakovlev!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the intros, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Executioner. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bad Intentions.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
And we are underway here at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Shot lands early, round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already had...
One and done.
I'm glad I didn't have no food.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 24 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Executioner.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
He's just a little guy, but man, can he fight the #1 ranked flyweight contender. This division has really appealed to the fans over the last several years, and this man has made himself undeniable, gets his first title shot in the UFC tonight.
You know, John, these guys are small, but I believe that is one of the most skilled divisions in the entire UFC, and this gentleman has really separated himself from the pack. He has done everything necessary to put himself right on the verge of doing something special. He believes that he's going to get it done tonight. Every part of him believes that he's the best. Now he has to go out and show it.
No man should weigh 125 pounds. I mean, let's be honest, but that is a package of skill and will and grit that looks a whole lot like a future champion. All right, folks, doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion making the walk for his latest title defense, and there's a lot of reasons we're sold out tonight, chief among them the presence of one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.
He's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he's also one of the greatest flyweights we have ever seen. This guy can do everything inside the octagon. It feels like he was made to be a UFC fighter, from his preparation to his media appearance, to the way that he speaks about himself as the champion. This guy just has it, and that it will carry him to another title defense.
Some people suggested maybe there was an injury coming in, but he certainly muted that noise in our fighter meeting. He says it is all systems go for another title defense tonight. All right, ready to go from the house that MJ built. We are at United Center, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Both fighters now ready to engage. Let us see who emerges in this critical matchup. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, El Terrible. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, the Gorilla.
The energy in this place is crazy right now.
I'm freaking out.
Good.
Big fight feel here in Chicago, Illinois. We are inside United Center, the house that Michael Jordan built. Good to be back in the Midwest where there are droves of mixed martial arts.
So, John, championships are won in this building. You see the Michael Jordan statue out front. You know that it's something special. The fans are... Oh,
He hurt him already.
He was able to block that shot.
All right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting him, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. As he presses forward with the combination there. front kick has been his go-to, and he landed it nicely there.
Boy, when you're this good at something, you better use it. Right now, we are seeing this man use one of his best weapons.
Oh, another nice combination. You don't really know where the strikes are coming from.
No, John, they come from the hips because his hands are so low. Generally, a jab comes from the face. With this guy, he's coming from the hips and is giving his opponent a lot of problems. What a beautiful head kick. He set that up perfectly. Now, he's got his opponent hurt.
Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Man, he's still right back. There it is again. Another shot gets through.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to operate at a super elite level. Both truly having tremendous performance.
Man, so much speed for him behind that hook. That's become a real...
Bro, he's in the zone, right? Sometimes you're just in the zone.
Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. All right, into full guard here. Trying to set up a choke here.
Oh, guillotine is tight. He's got the choke in.
Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock. Roll it to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. And he's back up. Oh, nice movement by him defensively to evade these strikes, but man, he's showboating a little bit.
Yeah, he is, John. I mean, and we have seen that cost guys at times, but this young man seems to be the very special fighter that can use this style effectively and not take any damage.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
And now some separation.
Oh, he could be a one-eyed fighter here pretty soon. That left eye's starting to shut. One round down. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Well, informed speculation. Oh, my goodness.
Johnny,
Massive head kick there.
sorry, my man. Johnny's hurt very, very bad. What a setup. and still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, the Gorilla.
All right, so the path to UFC Golden Glory at flyweight still goes through him as he defends the title successfully tonight by way of knockout, and it's going to take a huge effort, I would think, to dethrone this guy at 125 pounds.
A massive effort, and in every